I think they're just trying to make money. That's really mean.
They help me out a lot, and sometimes you just need your friend.
There's a lady that comes by every day, and she's never even told me her name. And she just walks by. She doesn't have a name, and she just walks by into her home, and she doesn't even know my name. People are so mean. You shouldn't try to understand any human. No human is worth understanding.
Hi guys, it's Kahlen Barry. Welcome to my channel if you are new here. If you know who I am, welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the title, this video is definitely a lot more serious than the stuff that I usually talk about on this channel, and it might feel like it's coming out of left field for some people that are subscribed to me, but I think it's important for me to talk about this issue because I've only seen like 2 other people make videos about this, and I think it's something that definitely needs to be addressed. I'm not here to judge anybody. Everybody goes through their own struggles. My mother personally went through substance abuse, and seeing what that did to her growing up has always given me this view of it. And I feel like even when other people who might have been in my life were experimenting with it or encouraging me to try that kind of stuff, I never touched it and I steered away from it because I've seen firsthand what that does. There are some people who we know who suffer from drug addictions, but people just don't want to get involved because they don't want to feel like they're getting involved in something that's not their business, which I understand. I would just always rather be the person who speaks up about something and has those uncomfortable conversations than be a person who is silent and then regrets not doing something later because it's too late. And with this Lia Marie Johnson case, we actually do have the chance to help her. And anybody watching me who may be struggling from addiction or who has friends or family who are struggling with addiction, you're not alone. The more we shed light on this topic, the more we can avoid this happening in the future. So if you're watching this and you don't know what's going on, Lia Marie Johnson, you may know her from Kids React, you may know her from her own YouTube channel. I personally actually used to watch her channel when I was like 14 years old, loved her music, and she actually made a song called DNA, which is about her father. And in the song, she talks about her worry about becoming just like him. So there's definitely already been signs. But anyway, she went on her Instagram live and you can clearly tell that she was under the influence of some sort.
I'm just trying to make sure that I wake up tomorrow with enough fucking water in my system to breathe. So, no, I'm not doing too many drugs tonight.
So you sure you haven't had any weed today?
No, I smoked a lot of weed today. Yeah, I smoked a lot of weed.
Well, yeah, you're gonna need a lot of water for that.
Yeah,
So how come you don't make YouTube videos anymore?
I just stopped making videos, my friend. It just wasn't for me anymore. And you know what? I'll let you in on something. It was never for me.
Who is it for?
It was for everyone else.
So as a YouTuber, from firsthand experience, I have seen behind the scenes what it looks like. And I just want to tell you that it is not as bubbly and happy and as positive as you think it is, because a lot of people struggle with depression, with mental illness, and with drug addiction. Nobody ever talks about it, but it's definitely very prevalent. YouTube can be a very isolating place if you don't surround yourself with genuine people. And I've actually talked about this in my live stream that I did yesterday. So if you want to go watch that after this is over, I would definitely encourage you to watch that. There's a lot of yes men and a lot of people who don't actually have your best interests. Like even some managers, even some companies that you work for don't actually have your best interest as a person because they look at you as a cash cow. And when you have things like that happening, you can feel very lonely. And I don't know her situation, but I wouldn't be surprised if her going down this path has something to do with her not having people in her life to support her and be there for her or tell her when there's a problem. From what I've been informed, she doesn't have parental support. And the people around her, I feel like they're enabling her. So a little update, since filming this video, one of her friends actually did reach out on social media to express her side of what's going on. She says, "I've gotten a flood of DMs. Thank you for caring about my best friend. I'm going to take this opportunity to share how important it is not to judge anyone, especially people with a large following. You don't know their life personally, you only see a snippet of what someone goes through. Social media is very calculated and people show you what they want you to see. I wish this could all make sense to everyone, but I ask that you please just stop spreading hate. The world needs more love, and if you see someone struggling, why tear them down even more? I love Lia with all my heart. It's not my place to speak on her behalf. However, it's very overwhelming with all of your messages, and especially people saying I'm doing nothing to fix the situation. We're all doing our very best. Think twice before you spam people with hate comments. People kill themselves over this every day, and I'm so tired of seeing so much hate online. So if you're unhappy with what you see, block it or get off your phone. Please. #LoveMore. In the next portion of this video, I actually do talk about social media and how you don't see everything that people are going through behind the scenes. But I think this gives us a little bit more hope that there is somebody out there trying to help her. I really do hope that they do also try to get her professional help as well. In an industry like the one that she was in, you can feel very desensitized and very numb. Like, I actually even wrote a song called I Don't Feel Anymore, which is actually about that numbness that comes from being in an industry like this. Things are not always as they appear to be, and in videos where you might think that somebody's okay or happy, you don't actually know the emotional shit they're going through behind the scenes. And when you mix having a bad childhood with being in the spotlight, we've seen many instances where drugs begin to get involved. For instance, Lindsay Lohan, Demi Lovato. People make fun of these people. It's not something to laugh at. Addiction is an illness that if you don't have it or you haven't experienced it firsthand like myself, with family or with friends, it's something that people shrug off a lot. A lot of times people don't start caring until it's too late. All the signs can be in front of them, but they won't do anything about it until it's too late. And I've seen people come out the other end, but that's not the case for everybody. If you're spreading this video around laughing at it, shame on you. We should be trying to help this girl, trying to give her as much encouragement as we can while also addressing that there's a problem. Going on their social medias and calling them druggies and crackheads is not going to solve things. Nobody is going to listen to that. If you actually want to help somebody, there are other ways to go about it. And I get that some people feel like it's not their responsibility to try to help people, especially because addiction can definitely affect people in the way that they behave and the way that they respond to you trying to help them 100%. You just have to be compassionate about it because it's something that these people are struggling with, and it's really, really hard for these people to get out of it. It's crippling for some people. And honestly, shame on the people who use social media to romanticize drugs. I do not think it's cute to encourage your impressionable young viewers to try drugs. And especially these people who know the effects of it and know what it can do to people. Why would you encourage, why would you spread that? Why would you try to influence people to do that? I think that is so irresponsible. And a lot of these people try to make the excuses, I didn't ask to be a role model, this and this and that. That's bullshit. But you get the paycheck though. You just don't care. You don't care what it does to other people. You don't care about the effects of it. Anybody who struggled with crippling addiction has made their way out of it would never promote that to somebody else. I've heard the testimonies and stories from people who have gone through this shit and said that it was the scariest experience of their life and they're just so thankful that they're still alive. And people are making a mockery of it. People are joking about it. It's in rap songs. Like, why? I think that's a serious issue. And these young people who don't have a good support system in their life telling them that this is not right, that this is wrong, they're the ones who are most vulnerable to it. And they're the ones who are going to turn to drugs to fill a void in their life. Because drugs make people feel good, but some of the side effects can never be reversed. And people watching this happen right now for their own entertainment, that's fucked up. This is somebody's real life, and I really hope that somebody in her life comes forward to get her the help that she needs. It doesn't matter how successful you are, how much money you have in your bank account, how many friends you think you have, this can happen to anybody. And for my young viewers watching this, don't do it. Don't try it. Don't experiment with it. You do not know how that is going to affect you. So with that being said, guys, that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching it. If you enjoyed it, make sure to slap that like button. Let's have a healthy conversation in the comments below. I don't want to see people attacking each other. This video is to raise awareness on a topic that I don't see a lot of people talking about. And also to give a support system to somebody who's clearly going through something right now. There's a lot of bad going on in the social media world right now, but if we use it the right way, together we can really make a difference. And I want to be part of that. If you or a friend is struggling with this right now, I'm gonna leave a hotline number on here that you can call. It's the National Drug Helpline to receive information regarding treatment and recovery, as well as wearhab.com, which was actually created by a very good friend of mine, Hannah Marks. There's lots of good information over there about recovery and those who are seeking treatment and seeking rehab. You can also find a community over there who has rated it and talked about their experiences if you're interested in looking into that. Also, my DMs are open, so feel free to message me over there. I would love to help in any way that I can. And that goes for both people who are struggling with addiction and those who have friends also who are struggling with addiction and you just need somebody to talk to about it. But yeah, with that being said, I will see you guys super soon with a new video. Bye.